Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3 Reload. Sorry about that. If you're enjoying the game, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, anything to, get rid of those pesky internet gremlins that are trying to eat me alive. For those of you who have been watching the channel, I am going to start doing that more often. Just because. I'm also going to start, or try to at least, start every set with a question for comments, just to have a little fun, So, since we're playing Persona, what is your favorite mythological character that appears as a Persona? Obviously, mine is Orpheus. I love Orpheus from the mythology, as well as his depiction in the game itself. So yeah, that's fun. It can be any Persona from 1 to 5. Any of the spin-offs, just post a name, tell me about them, and yeah, let's have some fun with it. Now then, off screen. I did nothing besides play a lot of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I have beaten Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. You are not ready for the end of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Holy crap, that game went places. Now then, we're in June 1st. So, go through the Persona. We need these Arcana. I think for the most part this month. If not, we can go get them pretty quickly. But today, we're going to hang out with the Emperor, Hidetoshi. I'm going to try and get back to Tartarus this set, but I doubt I'm going to be able to. I think I'll be able to get to the next full moon.
I don't see Odagiri. Is he absent today?
No. I'm pretty sure he came to school today.
Then where is he?
Probably busy playing detective asshole.
Ah, so this is what Fushimi was telling me about. I see. Well, his intentions are good, so you can't really blame him. But I understand how you feel. You're all free to leave now. Good work today.
You hear me? I want to see evidence, smart guy.
I don't need evidence. I already know everything about you. Like how you were arrested for beating up that guy in the park who snitched on you, right?
Whoa. He's still at it? This is the third time today. My boyfriend was so pissed after he was accused. These guys are really asking for it.
Keeping quiet will only make things worse for you. If it's really not you, then give me some names. And don't worry, I won't tell anyone. You have my word as a member of the disciplinary committee.
Better fuck off, asshole.
So I'm going to try my best to explain this a little bit. Since most US schools don't really have this. The student council, in at least in Japanese culture, from what I've understood, is essentially a self-regulating student body that acts as a go-between for the school and the students. If students have a problem with the school, they go to the student council. The student council president brings it to a teacher or even the principal. It's actually a very prestigious thing. They even get paid to paid a little bit of money to basically do things around the school to make it better. It's kind of an interesting concept. It gives the excuse me, hold on. Sorry, wrong pipe. It gives the students a sort of practice at being responsible. The treasurer, which is Chihiro, if memory serves, gets access to basically spending and all that, learn finances. The disciplinary committee is in charge of basically keeping track and making sure there aren't delinquents, fights, stuff like that. Unfortunately, from what I've heard, there are quite a few disciplinary committee people who let the power go to their heads a little bit. So yeah, it's kind of an interesting concept to do. and it is a good way to sort of streamline the whole student-teacher dynamic. It's very interesting to look into.
God, what a shitty day.
Don't think I'll just let you get away with that. Oh, hey, what is it? Did you need something from me?
We want to say, looks like you're hard at work. He is.
You bet I am. If we turn a blind eye here, there's no stopping this from happening again. And once it spirals out of control, there will be nothing we can do. We should nip this problem in the bud while we still can. I know what people think of me. Then again, those who fight for justice have always butted heads with others. History speaks for itself. So let my actions serve as a warning to other offenders. A sensible person like you should understand, right?
Yeah. Not what I was looking for. I'm actually looking up the Instruction Student Council.
I'm going to keep at it for now. You should head home before it gets dark.
Hey, Gekkokaun. You ever check out the student message boards and stuff? You know how last week that girl was found by the front gate? Well, now, they're saying it was an angry spirit from this one ghost story that did it.
Come on, nobody really believes that stuff. Right?
What's this ghost story about?
What? It's probably made up. We don't need to go into details, do we?
I'm interested. Go on, tell us.
You got it. Here goes. Good evening, and welcome to Junpei's Believe It or Don't. There are many strange things in this world. Legend has it, late at night, after everyone has gone home, a maniacal ghost roams the halls and devours anyone caught in its grasp. The other day, this friend of mine, let's call him Witness A. Anyway, he said to me, "Hey, Iori, I saw something weird the other day." He sounded so serious, so I asked him what he'd seen. He told me he saw the girl from 2E and claims he watched her go into the school on the night before the incident! I told him I don't believe it, not even for a second. That girl from 2E ain't the type to go wandering around at night. But Witness A was as white as a sheet. He swore to me it was true. Then, it hit me. If the girl was found unconscious at school, then maybe the ghost really did make her its dinner. It all made sense. She went to the school at night and walked right into its deadly trap. I felt a chill run down my spine, and I broke into a cold sweat. Yes, there truly are some strange things in this world. Believe it or don't.
What do you think, Akihiko?
Seriously? Not one word about my amazing performance just now?
I'm not so interested in the ghost part, but it does sound like it's worth investigating.
So, you're afraid of ghosts, huh, Yucatan? Didn't know you were such a chicken.
What? Who are you calling a chicken? Fine then. Let's investigate it. Each of us will ask around for the rest of the week and gather information. This ghost story's just a bunch of nonsense. I'll show you.
Sounds good to me. The story is a bit unnerving, isn't it?
Well, leave it to you guys then. Would have been too scary for me.
What?
Oh, Yukari. Alright, so today... Oop, got used to controls again. Time map. Palawonia, we're going back to play some games. High School of the Youth. We gotta get a dating sim in so we can, practice. Get our charm up. High School of Youth. Let's do it. There we go. Oh, midnight room, or not midnight room, midnight hour.
Good evening. I'm back, just as I promised. How have you been? I'm glad you remember me. In another week, the moon will be full again. The next ordeal will be upon you. Be careful. Until next time.
I love that kid's design. He's so cool. Alright. Today... Good luck. Just gonna mess with her a little bit. Stay awake during class, so yeah. Get those academics. There we go. And which arcana is this? Oh, social link. Ah, Bebe. I'm gonna hang out with Bebe today. I do have a temperance, right? I do. Nigi Mitama. With the fashion club.
Sew it, knit it, and finally, weave it together. Today our work is done. Fini. Say, could we go to the tea shop, Azuki Arai, together? It will be my first time going. Will you maybe, how do you say, show me the ropes?
You want to say? Sure, let's go.
Oh, you are my hero, Katasha Kanai. D'accord, let's be off then. We'll go together, my Tomodachi. The Azuki desserts here are amazing. Red bean is so oishi. I love the culture of Nihon. Japan is sugoi. Amazing.
Tomodachi, friend, oishi, delicious. Nihon, Japan, and sugoi, amazing. And we want to say, I totally agree.
Yes, you understand. Japanese culture is number one. Ichiban. I am so happy I came here. I want to learn everything about Nihon and become Japanese. Thank you for joining me today. I won't forget your kindness. I have an aunt who lives back home. She has been helping me. I have to tell her that I've made a wonderful new Tomodachi.
That is so precious. I'm really liking him a lot more with the voice actor now. I really do hope they do the other Personas remakes like this. Like give us a Persona 4 remake. Give us a 1 and 2 remake. I've never actually played both of those, but I would love to.
Oh, look at the time. But I wanted to ask you more about Nihon. I must dream a bit longer, I suppose. We'll continue our Japanese adventure another time. See you later.
He's a good bean. Evening. Alright, about apathy syndrome. Don't need to worry about that. We are going back to the mall to play House of the Deceased. This should rank up our courage. By the way, I've been passing by him without talking about him at all. We need a fair bit amount of money and a higher charm. What's this? I'm assuming that might be something later on. House of the Deceased. So this should rank us up in courage. It did. One more rank and we're max. Of course. We don't need to ask anyone anything, so it doesn't really matter. Today, we are going to hang out with Bebe again. Not triangle.
I must so.
I don't know Katajikanai. Katajikanai. Because that's not... Well, that might be a very formal way of saying thanks. Because, thanks is arigato, arigato gozaimasu. Zonji arigato gozaimasu, you know, stuff like that. I don't know.
So up, so down, so all around. If the Koku doesn't sew, then I will show it. We should take a break for now. You have gotten much better at this. Subarashi, wonderful.
Subarashi, wonderful. Any option works. I could do better.
Ooh, so humble. That is very admirable. Kanshin. By the way, I have a question for you. I would like to make something Japanese, but what?
So we want to say, how about a kimono? Kimono and yukata are two clothing that look very similar. Kimono are more... how to describe it? More layered and fancy. Yukata are stuff you wear around the house.
A kimono! Yes! It has to be a kimono. But, kimonos are very hard to make. I don't really know where to start. And the material is not exactly affordable. I have to think about it. But I appreciate the advice. You are the only one I can talk to here in this country. As long as I have you, I will be okay. Daijoubu.
Daijoubu? I'm good. Yeah. What else did I talk about with that? Can't really think of much else about it, but yeah. I love Bebe's energy.
Oh la la, look at the time. I must make my way home now. See you later.
Matana. Alright. Today... with all that, we're going to go actually have some ramen. Which is in the strip mall. Hagakure Bowl. Alright, and that would be this one. Must save real quick. Eat Hagakure. We want the special, I believe. Yeah, special Hagakure Bowl. And this should increase our charm. Because we now have the courage to eat it. We should also be close to ranking up our academics too. How's the research? Today we're gonna change it up and we're gonna hang out with Chihiro. Oh, I remember now. One of the functions of the student council body is also helping funds with the clubs, the various clubs that people could have. That's where the treasurer comes into play as well. They also have to keep track of the money of the clubs as well. Just remember that. It's the reason why Bebe was talking about the price of fabric. He would need to go to talk to Chihiro if she's the treasurer. I believe she is. Let's double check that. I passed it, didn't I? There it is. Yeah, she's the treasurer. They would go to her to ask her for more money or stuff along those lines. The club will also have to keep track of their own finances and make reports to her, which she would report to Mitsudu. Let's hang out Cheeto. Let's talk about the middle. Yeah, sure, no problem.
A treasurer who's not even good at math. Doesn't that sound pathetic? I never even wanted this job. Someone else entered me into the running. I didn't think I would actually get elected, though. Oh, but I don't regret joining the student council or anything. If I hadn't joined, then I wouldn't have met such kind people, like you or the president.
Shut up. You're distracting us.
Oh, I'm sorry.
If you're gonna flirt with each other, go do it outside.
I'm so tired of this. I can't even pick up my pencil anymore. But if you give me a kiss, maybe I can study for another 30 minutes.
What are you going on about now? Come on, you've got to take this seriously. Don't you want us to go to the same college?
Just give me a kiss, please.
All right, fine.
They're really gonna kiss? Do they not know where they are?
As a fun side note, God, now my friend pointed that out. Apparently, along with the I got bored, a fun side note is apparently one of my catchphrases. I didn't realize. We want to say that they have no shame, by the way. In most Japanese high schools, it's not really banned or forbidden, but it's looked down upon a little bit to be in a relationship while at school because you're there to learn, not have a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Of course, if you do have a couple, if you do have a relationship with someone, you won't get in trouble for it. It's just sort of a, you really need to focus, and they'll be disappointed in you, which, you know, yeah. This is what I've heard.
Right, I agree. This is supposed to be a place of learning, and they're still just kids. So I say this, as a member of the student council, that kind of inappropriate behavior should not be tolerated at school. We should notify the student council president right away and discuss this at our next meeting.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. So yeah, I agree. Option one to pick.
If you're on my side, then I have nothing to fear. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be raising my voice in the library. I don't mind if I get in trouble, but I don't want you to get criticized too.
So yeah, again, not really frowned upon, but not really encouraged.
Oh, I didn't notice the time. I think I'm going to be stuck here for a while, so you don't need to wait for me.
See ya. Alright, today we are going to harvest those tomatoes. Where are they? rooftop. So what do these give us? Healthy tomatoes. Plant. We only have tomato sprouts, so. No. We don't want to plant. Alright, healthy tomatoes. Not bad! Not bad! Oh, that grown solo option leads me to believe that later on I'll be able to, grow with some people. Alright, back to town. Today... Actually, hold on. We should have the message. Wakatsu! That's where we're going. We're having the seafood full course. Which I'm not sure if will increase our academics, but I think it should. Alright, let me check to make sure. Nope. Okay. So we are good. Friday. Looking forward to it. Alright, now... Oh.
Oh, today's Friday. Did you two ask around like we agreed?
Huh? Were we supposed to do something by today?
I told you.
I know. I'm kidding. Man, we've got such a short temper.
Fine. Then we'll meet in the lounge after school. Don't forget.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, so... we are actually going to do a little exploration. I'm assuming it's going to be... here. We're looking for a shop that sells plants, which is this one does. Because we want to buy... that. Buff potato sprout. These, by the way, are gifts you can give to someone for a little extra bump. Usually you can only give them to people you're trying to date. Cool. Then we're gonna hang out with Genji. Yep. That's so useful. I'm so glad they incorporated that. Genji. How you doing destroying the professional career of your teacher?
Yeah, Emiri is... Oh, that's Miss Kano's first name. Anyway, Emiri's really popular with the guys.
By the by, as a fun side note, him referring to his teacher by her first name is wildly inappropriate. Like, seriously inappropriate. She should always be Kono-sensei. I know they're dating, air quotes, but still, come on, man.
And I kind of took her away from them, you know? Like she became my girl before they even had a chance. Turns out Emiri's a really strict teacher when it comes to grades. At home, though, she's a real sweetheart. I love how her attitude changes when she's with me. Yeah, good-looking people just flock together, you know? It's like a law of attraction.
We're gonna go with... okay.
I know, right? It's like we're actually in a TV show. Anyway, what about you? Make any progress with Takeba-san? I feel guilty hogging all the happiness, so I'm gonna wish for you to be happy too. And hey, don't tell anyone about me and Emiri, okay? Because teachers aren't allowed to date students. I only told you because I trust you.
Oh yeah, she'd totally be fired and he would be in major trouble. Like, if it got out, she would be fired, probably never get a job again as a teacher, and he would have to move towns.
Shoot, look
time, I'm way behind on my favorite show. Well, I guess that's because real life is way better than any show right now.
Holy crap. This dude.
Okay, as we agreed on Monday, we'll now hold a meeting to discuss what we've learned.
Wow, you're really into this.
Of course I am. I got lots of good info. And it turns out there was no angry ghost involved.
Oh, so that's what's important, huh?
First off, let's talk about how this rumor got started. The girl was found on the school grounds, so it does match the ghost story on that point. But why did the rumor spread so fast if this was the first time anything happened?
So we want to say there were 3 victims.
Correct. But yeah, I was surprised when I found out. After that first incident, the exact same thing happened to 2 other students. All 3 victims had to be hospitalized. No wonder people thought it was a ghost. Okay, moving on. The victims were all in different classes. And at first glance, they don't seem to be connected. But they did have one thing in common. Anyone know what it was?
What is this? A quiz show? Do you know? What did all 3 victims have in common?
They hung out together.
Yep, that's right. Not just once or twice either. They all got in with a bad crowd and were always out late. Considering they all ended up the same way, it can't just be a coincidence. So, to find out what happened, we're gonna do some field research.
What? Field research?
Yep, there's one place where all 3 victims were regulars.
Whoa, hang on. You're not talking about that spot behind Port Island Station, are you?
Oh, you know about it?
Dude, you can't go there. I've heard all kinds of nasty rumors about that place.
Oh, really? Well, then all the more reason we should go together. You're coming with, right? Now we're talking.
Oh, man. I don't know about this. That place is seriously bad news. Do we really have to go there?
Up until now, all we've done is follow orders. Isn't it about time we start thinking for ourselves?
I know what you mean, but... Man, you have to say it like that. I guess I don't have a choice, do I?
Then it's settled. We'll go tomorrow night, so plan accordingly.
Of course.
Oh, maybe...
Surprise. Yay, St. Louis missed. Alright, now we're going to the roof. And we're going to plant those buff potatoes. Nutrition. So this should increase our attack. Buff potato. Alright, and then we're going to town to play some more House of the Deceased. Alright. So close to getting that done. Saturday. I miss flip phones. They were just so satisfying. Just fuck you. Click. Alright, today we're gonna hang out with Chihiro again. As a side note, a fun side note. If you spend a month, like a full month, without talking to a single social link, their arcana will be reversed, causing you to have to spend extra time to fix it. If you don't fix it in time, your relationship with them will break and it'll take even longer to fix. That's why we're doing these sort of sporadically. Make sure we have some here and there.
Thank you so...
This is the case, of course, until you at least get to max level.
conditioning in here too high. I feel a little lightheaded. I haven't been feeling well lately. I couldn't even finish my lunch today. I think I may have caught a cold. I'm sorry, but do you think we could go to the pharmacy? I'm going to go get some medicine. I'll be right back.
Oh, hey there! You on your way home from school?
Huh? What do you want?
Wow, you're really cute. From this angle, I can see how gorgeous you are in those glasses. Say, you want to maybe sit down in a cafe and chat a little? Hey, come on, don't be scared. I'm not gonna bite.
No, please stop. Senpai.
What do you want? What are you glaring like that for anyways? Wait, you're not with her, are you? She's friggin' taken.
You're usually so quiet. But I guess you can be tough when you need to be. I don't mean that in a bad way, though. You've already saved me, so I'm not scared anymore, but why am I still shaking?
And we want to say, I'm here with you. I'm here for you, I should say.
That does make me feel a lot better. Okay. Thank you. I think I'm fine now.
She's precious. And I wish I could say creeps like that didn't exist, but God, they're everywhere. Not even in Japan, they're just everywhere.
Huh? Well, why do I suddenly feel short of breath? Senpai, I think I really did catch a cold. I feel like my face is all flush. Thank you again for saving me today. Now, please excuse me.
Aw. What's your hero?
Alright, it's time. Let's get going.
Shouldn't we talk about this some more? I still think this is a bad idea. How are you scared of ghosts, but totally fine with this?
Cause stuff you can't see is way creepier.
Actually, I'm more worried about the things I can see, like bats and knives.
Big deal, so it's a little dangerous. Come on, let's strike while the iron's hot.
Strike? You're actually excited about this?
Alright. I actually have to go? Oh, that's cool. Before, you just sort of vamped there. There's no fast traveling. Okay.
Wait, seriously? No way.
Heh.
The hell are these guys? Check out those rags. They're from Gekko High.
Oh man, this is even worse than I thought.
You must have taken a wrong turn. 'Cause this place ain't for you, buddy.
Well,
What I'm saying is, you being here is ruining our vibe. Beat it, goatee.
goatee? Oh, you mean me.
We don't need your permission to be here.
Hey, are you nuts? Read the room, won't you?
I can read just fine. Come on, don't be intimidated by these punks.
What'd you just say?
She just called us punks. Come on. Let's post some pictures that'll make her daddy cry. Hope you've been practicing your sexy poses. Oh boy, that's too good. These guys are scum.
Oh, so now we're scum, huh? Man, I feel sorry for you, Goatee. This bitch is a real pain in the ass, isn't she?
Junpei!
That's enough. They didn't know what they were getting into. I'll make sure they leave. You good with that?
Who do you think you are, dumbass? They're not walking out of this. You want some too? Ah, shit! Son of a bitch! You just crossed the line. You think you're going home alive now?
Should we find out?
No? Well, maybe not.
Man, what a loser.
Bastard. Your name's Aragaki, right? Yeah. Now I remember. Shinjiro Aragaki. You're from Gekko High too, aren't you?
Damn it, you're gonna regret this!
Oh man, Senpai! That was awesome!
I remember you. You guys were in Aki's room at the hospital. You idiots. Go home. You don't belong here.
Wait! Sorry, but there's something we need to know before we leave.
Did Aki tell you to come here? Well, what do you want to know? Is this about that ghost story?
Yes, that's right! How'd you know?
The rumor's been going around. Those girls who wound up in the hospital were here talking shit every night. They'd brag about all the stuff they did to some girl named Yamagishi.
Yamagishi? You mean Fuka Yamagishi from 2E? They were picking on her?
That's why people are saying it's Yamagishi's ghost that did it.
Yamagishi-san's ghost? Wait, what do you mean by that?
You guys don't know? This Yamagishi girl might be dead. I heard she hasn't been home in over a week.
Wait, what? I thought she was just out recovering. So, you mean she's still missing?
So much for that ghost story. Mr. Akota is the homeroom teacher for 2E, right? Does he know about this?
I get it, Aki. Still trying to make up for the past. It's you who can't let go.
Huh?
Nothing. Anyways, it's all I know. We done here?
Yeah, totally. Thanks a lot. Come on, show some appreciation.
I didn't do nothing.
Thank you for helping us, and for sharing what you know. That was really nice of you.
Huh?
Oh, sorry.
Just don't come here again.
Oh, that was, I did not mean to press start. Crap. Log, here we go. Just said, I mean, told us to shocking. All I can just senpai know. That she's missing does small matter. Okay. Today, Babylonia, our charm is high enough to actually start the prerequisites to do their socialing. Tell me more. So we need to give him 20k. And then... Oh, there we go. Strip mall. We're going to eat at the Wild Duck. have the mystery burger. Where's our courage? Looks like we're trying to max courage out as soon as possible. Beep, 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 beep. Alright, so we're going to actually accept Kazushi's message. By the way, since today is Sunday, if you want to actually get the sale, they're selling perfume set, which I have no clue what that does.
By the way,
oh, they didn't voice act this one. Wouldn't it be funny if all my knee problems turned out to be growing pains? But honestly, I don't want to get any bigger than I am right now. It's not like I want to go into pro wrestling. Oh, you can have my rice if you want. Here, take it. Try to cut down the carbs. We want to say you prefer bread?
huh?
What, you think I'm a bread guy because I don't want, just because I don't want my rice? You know, I honestly was not expecting you to say that. Didn't take you for a jokester. Rice is kind of a big part of most meals in Japan, from what I've heard. Like, not even a stereotype. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. So it's kind of a joke saying, "Well, you don't like rice? Well, you want some bread instead?" I really do want some rice. Just having it right now in front of me is torture. No, gotta snap out of it. This is perfect mental training. Go ahead and eat it. Eat it. Hey, go ahead and eat it. Come on, just shovel it down.
Oh, it's you.
Alright. We are going back out. And going to Wakatsu. Actually, I think I should have the message. We're gonna have the seafood full course again. All right. Okay. We have an event going on today.
Oh, Kirijo-senpai. Why are you here?
Same reason you are. Mr. Ikoda, I'm here to ask you about a student named Fuka Yamagishi.
No! Please, I never thought it'd turn out this way. Fuka. Hey, I remember you.
What did you do to Yamagishi?
Hold on, Kirijo-kun. This isn't an interrogation. Stop scaring her. Moriyama, you don't have to say anything if you don't want to. You wouldn't want to give her the wrong idea.
Fuka, she always looked so frazzled whenever I gave her a hard time. That's when I realized she may be a model student, but deep down she's just like us. And because of that, I knew exactly which buttons to push. We were just messing with her earlier that day, too. It was May 29th. We took Fuka to the gym and locked the door from the outside.
Wait, what? You trapped her inside?
That night, Maki got worried Fuka might commit suicide, so she went back to the school by herself, but she never came back. And the next morning, she was found lying outside the front gate. I went to the gym to let Fuka out, but the door was still locked. So I opened it and went inside, but she wasn't there. We all freaked out. Starting that night, we went out looking for her, but every night, another one of us wouldn't come back. And then they all ended up like Maki.
I see. Mr. Akoda, all this time you've been reporting Yamagishi as absent due to illness. But the truth of the matter is that she was missing. You had to have known this. Explain yourself.
I was thinking of the students, of course. You children may not understand, but we have to consider the future of everyone affected.
So, this is the biggest pet peeve I have with some school systems, a lot of schools' mentality, both in Japan and here. A lot of teachers would rather hide bullying, especially to this extent, because that might make their school look bad, as opposed to fixing the problem. And that's what it seems like Akoda was doing.
So you chose not to report a missing child for the good of the class, and not because you didn't want the police involved.
It was in her best interest. I wouldn't want her records to be stained by something like this. Her parents agreed.
So to protect your career, you ignored your responsibility as a teacher. Despicable.
No, I didn't mean, I was just...
That's enough. You can go now. We'll handle the rest.
Wait, but...
Don't worry. This won't be the last you'll hear of this. About your friends. Anything at all.
Didn't mean to skip that, so we're gonna replay it.
About your friends. Did you notice anything unusual about them before they went missing?
But as a side note, the reason why Kirijo has such pull, her family owns the school in the island. So literally all she has to do is go to her father and tell him what Akoda did, and he's out of a job. Probably out of a career.
A voice. A creepy voice. They all mentioned it right before they went missing. They said they could hear it, calling their name.
Oh, man.
Senpai, could it be?
It's them, no doubt about it. Up until now, we've never been able to predict who exactly would become aware during the dark hour. This voice must be the key. In other words, it doesn't just happen randomly. They actually get drawn in. I realize now, after seeing all of this, they're clearly targeting humans. Shadows are most definitely the enemy of mankind. Stay at our dorm tonight. That should be the safest place. If you hear the voice, tell us immediately. And don't leave your room no matter what happens. If you can manage that, you should be fine. Don't worry. Yamagishi should be alright as well.
Fuka.
Iori and Takeba too. We'll meet after school in the student council room to discuss tonight's operation.
Tonight?
Yes. We are going to rescue Fuka Yamagishi. If my guess is right, she's still inside the school.
Understood.
Good. You're all here. Tonight, we're infiltrating the campus. Our objective is to rescue Fuka Yamagishi.
I don't get it. Are you saying Yamagishi is inside the school somewhere?
And why are we doing this at night? At midnight, this place turns into...
Exactly. That's how Yamagishi wandered into Tartarus.
Wait! You mean Yamagishi-san's been over there ever since she got locked in the gym?
That's right.
But that was 10 days ago! No matter how you look at it, she's gotta be...
Don't lose hope just yet. Tartarus only appears during the dark hour. So where does it go for the rest of the day?
That's a good point.
This is just a theory. But I think time flows differently in Tartarus. So even though it's been 10 days for us, it could have only been 10 hours for her. There's a chance she's still alive.
Wow, you think so? But wait, isn't the dark hour pretty brutal though? Even for us, how could she last 10 days worth in there?
That is true. And even if she is still alive,
we might not be able to get to her.
Are you just gonna abandon her then? I have an idea. Let's try to enter Tartarus the same way Yamagishi did. We'll go to the gym and wait for midnight. That'll be the quickest way.
Is that really gonna work?
In all honesty, I can't say I fully agree with this. If something goes wrong, you could all end up lost in Tartarus too. But
I'm not just gonna stand here and do nothing. If there's a chance we can save her, I'd never forgive myself. If you guys aren't with me, then I'm going in on my own.
Senpai?
all right, we know it's risky, but we also can't just leave her there.
Right, and we won't know until we try.
Guess we're sneaking into the school then. In that case, I've got just the thing.
You do?
No answer. This is a problem. I can't get a hold of the chairman.
Well, that's not a big deal, right?
There is one issue. Without the chairman's help, I'm not sure how we can get inside the school.
No need to worry. I've got it all set.
All set? An explosive? All right. I'll let you handle this.
There's no time to waste. Let's go.
An actual explosive?
No. All I did was unlock a door. See? We got in no problem. Man, I'm a genius.
Is there really something to brag about here?
So you unlocked it earlier. Très bien.
Oui, good job. We should find somewhere to get ourselves ready. Your classroom should work, right?
What?
Trey Ben? Is that French or something? Why are they talking in different languages anyway?
Can we turn on the lights?
As a side note, a fun side note about my personality. When I was a kid, I was always curious about that too. Why Mitsudo always always used French phrases like "très bien" and whatnot. I'm older now. I do that. Like I don't say thank you to my friends. I say danke, which is German, I believe, for thank you. And bitte, thank you, or you're welcome. It's like, yeah, I do it too. It's weird.
Aw, you scared?
No, I'm not. Stupid.
Hey, that's uncalled for.
Quiet. We need to get started. It's better for us if the lights are off. They cut the power at night anyway.
I don't really like sneaking around.
First, we have to find the key to the gym. It should be in either the faculty office or the janitor's room. You three check the faculty office. Akihiko and I will take the janitor's room. After that, we'll meet in the main hallway on the first floor. Understood?
So, we're searching the faculty office, huh? Hey, maybe we'll find some test questions.
Maybe I should go to the faculty office too. It sounds interesting.
You're not planning to do something unethical under my supervision, are you? I suppose you'll need to be executed.
Hey, come on! Obviously, I was joking.
All I meant by interesting was that there's a higher chance of finding the key there.
Enough with the excuses. Let's head to the janitor's room. Iori, you're coming with us.
All right, let's get this over with.
Gotta find those test answers. Alright, we're actually gonna call it here. This is actually a good time, so I hope you guys enjoyed this set. I'll see you guys next time where we'll continue on from here. But till then, as always, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.